Hey guys, Honest23 here, and today I will be starting, well, this is the first part of Let's Play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Defiance for the Nintendo DS. Now, obviously you may be thinking, Honest23, what the heck are you doing LPing this game? Well, I don't think it's that bad. A lot of people out there are probably watching it as in being like, oh, Call of Duty sucks, I'm going to see how much the DS version sucks, and it's obviously not the best version or an amazing game, but I think it's an okay game. So we're going to be going through the campaign, going through the different missions, one part every mission I'm going to try and do, and I'm just going to do it on, wait for me to wipe this, just on regular, there's no point in doing it hardened, but straight away we have a cutscene, so I'm going to be quiet because there's no subtitles, so see you in a sec.
After the massive attack on Washington last night, reports are coming in this morning of a full-fledged Russian invasion. Eyewitness accounts from the Alaskan coast to as far inland as Fairbanks have reported sightings of Russian jets and troops. Allied forces have been mobilized to protect the region's oil pipelines and refineries.
So yeah, that was it. That was the beginning cutscene introducing us to the game. But of course, the story isn't the most important part. It's not really an interesting story. It's your basic kind of one. I believe it's actually set before Modern Warfare 2 as a prequel for Modern Warfare. No, set after Modern Warfare 2 as a prequel to Modern Warfare 3. So straight away you're gonna think, okay, how have they done the controls? Well, there's two control schemes. There's the one that I'm not too sure about, using the touchscreen. Yeah, by the way, these guys are talking, but I'm gonna talk over the dialogue that's actually in game, unless it's important. They're saying there's some bad guys. Let's go kill some bad guys. But, yeah, so there's the touch control one where you use the D-pad to move around and the touchscreen to actually look. I haven't tested this out because I'm playing it on an emulator, so I don't actually know if that works okay, but I played Metroid Prime Hunters and I believe it's very similar to how that game handled, and that's actually not bad. That's not a bad control scheme. So, but what I'm actually doing is using the button version, which is the D-pad is you're moving around, and Y, X, B and A are actually add as up, down, left, right for the other stick, if you know what I mean. So you actually use that as your second stick, the four buttons. But what I've done, because I'm so very clever and all that, is actually got a 360 controller, plugged it into my PC, and then mapped those buttons to the control stick. So me playing this game, I'm actually playing it using two sticks, but I have tried it using buttons or just normal buttons like that, and it does work. It works okay. It's like the game kind of knows that the controls aren't perfect, so it's kind of designed around it a bit. You're never gonna really get screwed over by the controls. It never throws out situations where because you're not as accurate as playing the console version, you're gonna get killed. But it does okay. We got these sort of mini games, I guess. I mean, I'm not too thrilled that these are in the game, but they're very simple. All you have to do is press the green, one of the green squares as they go along, and that's it. You've done it. I guess they felt like they had to have some sort of specific touchscreen part because it's a DS game, which is the problem with a lot of new Nintendo consoles. But that's a whole other thing. Get out of there, quick! But you may also be thinking with the controls, like, how do you actually do other stuff that you need to do, like crouching? You actually just tap down twice on the D-pad and then you crouch, and you may think that's a pain, but actually it works pretty well for what you need it for. I actually thought it worked fine. And if you want to run, you then press up on the D-pad twice and then you start running. I think that's how Morrowind did it on the PC, or maybe I'm completely off there, but yeah, that's how you run and that's how you do it. So here's our first enemy encounter, but you're meant to avoid them because a lot of stuff in this game is very similar to the console versions. It was made by a company. This game was made by N-Space, who made 4, 5, 6 and 7 all for the DS. I think there was a Black Ops on the DS, but yeah, the reason why I'm going for this one is because this one seems to be like, I don't know, it's the most recent one. I've recently played Modern Warfare 3 a lot, so that's kind of fresh in my mind, so I can kind of compare the two a bit more. But yeah, I just decided to go for this one. Right, so the one problem with the controls and why you kind of want to go for the touchscreen controls more, I would say, if you want to go for the buttons, that's great because that's how I did it. But why you want to go for the touchscreen is because if you see, you actually have to use the touchscreen to do certain things. Like on the console versions or the console COD games, you can just press a button to change weapons. On this one, you have to actually touch the touchscreen to do it, so it's a bit awkward, but I mean it works fine. If you want to pick up an item, you have to touch the screen as well, so you just kind of have to either just use your fingers or use your stylus, just always have that at hand. But
stand by.
So what we're doing here and why you actually need to pay attention to the audio in this game is, I mean it doesn't matter at the moment, but
On me.
yeah, you're meant to be avoiding all these guys, doing a bit of stealth. You know, stealth is such a big part of COD games now. It just had to be in the DS version, you know. So you're meant to just follow these guys, and if you get caught, you will get a mission failed, because when I was first recording this part, or when I was like just testing out the game, I actually just got saw straight away. Because I didn't pay attention to what they were saying. You have to listen. They go like, "Don't get seen," or whatever. I don't know.
Let's keep moving.
I can't really do an army voice, and neither can these voice actors, judging by the way they speak. But yeah, you have to not get seen. So, and you will just fail the mission if you do. Even if you do kill them all. I mean,
more of them. Take the shot.
Okay, will do. But yeah, you can see that it's similar controls to the COD. To the thingy version. I'm tripping over my own words here. If you press L, then you aim, and then R is to fire, so it's pretty simple. I mean, you'll get used to them very quickly. Yeah, and also one thing you want to do, what I did at the beginning on the main menu, is to have a look at the controls, or go into the options and see that everything's okay. You're going to want to tweak everything. I mean, I tweak stuff usually when most COD games that I play, maybe turn off the sensitivity, turn it down, turn it up, or whatever, make sure everything's okay. But this one's kind of crucial to do. And one of the things, I think the default is off for this one, but auto aim. Because in the console games, when you actually aim near an enemy, your cursor will actually lock onto them, so you will just go straight to them. So you will lock straight onto them, so if you just press L and then fire, you will shoot them. And I think that's turned off. I'm not too sure, just check it out in case. But you're going to need that. I think a lot of people actually turn off that feature when they actually play the console games, because sometimes you want to shoot one guy and then you accidentally lock on and shoot another guy. And it's not perfect in this game, as I think we're actually seeing a bit. We got a load of enemies up there, so also I'm just going to crouch and survive the ambush. And see, yeah, that's the one problem with the auto aim, is that it will lock on to your AI friends for whatever reason. I don't know why it does that, why you would ever want to shoot your fellow man or your squad mates, but yeah, it will do that, so you want to be careful. Sometimes it's just better to go mental. But for this level you can actually, they give you a, I think it's silence, but a silent sniper rifle pretty much, but and a pistol, but you can swap that pistol for like a scorpion on the ground. But most of this level is stealth, so. And to finish off this mission, we're now going to do a little bit where, again, so I'm trying to think of the level where it happens in the. I guess it'd be most like in COD 4, where you have to take out that guy and then you accidentally shoot his arm off rather than killing him. Even though when I first did it, I shot him in the head and then his arm exploded, which didn't make any sense. I got the headshot and his arm exploded. Like, what happened? But again, you're going to want to listen to the guys, because you have to use the buttons to move around like this, to look around this whole thing. You can zoom in if you want to make a more accurate shot. And there is also actually a delay on your bullets, like the console versions. When you're using the sniper, there's a delay, so it's not like an instant thing. I guess they're trying to go for more realism, even though no war game has ever been realistic, I don't think. And the key to doing this is actually just to follow the arrows. The guys, or your squad mates, will tell you where they are, pretty much, but again, I wasn't listening to them. I was like, oh, whatever, always bickering in my ear. There's enemies here, whatever. But yeah, they will tell you what level they're on, and the arrow on the bottom screen will actually show you where you should be looking. So, then there's a sniper up there that you can see by the vintage scope lights. Don't really know the science behind that, if that would actually work as well as it always does. Especially not in the snow. Maybe in a sunny environment you would see a little sparkle in the guy's scope, but maybe not in this game. So now we have to just kill these guys, and that's the end of the mission. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you stay tuned for the rest of the LP, and yeah, I mean, if you don't like the game, then I completely understand, because I was a bit awkward, but yeah, this LP is just going to be showing off every mission, and I do like it. I think it's a good game. So I've been Honest23. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my other videos, and I will see you next time for the second mission. Alright, see you guys.
Let's get over there.